Hey, this is Steve,
And this is Neil.
and we're here to open a box of Opus 9,
Woo! We're going to
Lords and Chaos. So this is kind of
Love.
like not part of Live from Midgard, but kind of is. I don't know. But anyways,
It's live from Midgar, the box opening
the
Opus
box
9
opening.
edition.
There we go.
We get to
As-
rip out Vincent's guts.
Yeah, sure. So anyways, first thing I wanted to talk about was kind of I'm excited to open this, and first thing is it has a name on it. So I think it's like the first iteration that's going to have a name, right?
Yeah, it's the first iteration with a name.
So I'm just going to click this and see Lords and Chaos.
Lords and Chaos.
So I've been pulling cases, and so in the past, I think pretty much the pull ratio for Legends have significantly changed a little bit over the time. I think starting from Opus 4, the pull, or maybe Opus 5, the pull rates was about 2 to 3 foil Legends per box.
Okay.
And you always get 7 Legends, and that 7 non-foil Legends, and that has never changed for a box since Opus 1.
Yeah.
Now, the little wrinkle in this now is there is a foil full art that is anticipated, and we really hope to pull one. And from what it looks like, what people were talking about, it looks like it's 1 to 2 per box. And I think someone did the calculations is 1.33. And for a Legend foil, it comes out to 2. Someone do this. I'm way too tired to do this calculation. So it's 2 to 3. So it's 2, 2. So 4 2s and
2
2
threes.
3s.
Yeah.
So if we add that up, what is that? I'm sure like the listeners are so enthralled
8
by
and
our
6.
conversation.
14.
14. What's
Right. 2, 4. You said 4 twos, right?
Yeah,
2,
14.
2, 2, 2.
Yeah.
That's 8.
6.
And then plus
divide.
6. 14.
So what's 14 divided by 6? It's 2.33. Oh, that's 2.33 also.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. We did it. Math. All right. Alrighty, so let's
Lords and Chaos. So,
Lords
I
and
mean, obviously, clearly, Lords and Chaos is talking about, I mean, we have Chaos Mobius.
Chaos Mobius.
Who are the Lords?
Warrior of Light.
Is he a Lord?
Whatever. That's close
All
enough.
right, whatever.
All right, let's get opening.
Do you think we need to just, as we're opening this, do you think we just need to stop calling them Opi or Opuses or
Opus?
Opus? I don't know. I don't know what the
I think it
plural
would
is.
be nice.
Do you think we just need to call this Lords and Chaos?
I'm
and
not
then the
going
next-
to
no?
because no
Okay.
one's going to understand me.
All right. Oh, no, I'm just saying in general. Hey, look at that. There's a card.
There's a card. This is the box topper thing here. Nail. Do you like this card?
It has slowly started to grow on me.
It's grown on you.
Yeah, because
Is it because you can break backups? Is that why?
Yeah, I love. So if you haven't watched enough of these yet and listened to me talk, I love cards that break backups. I was a staunch supporter of Furion with Guy. The problem is that I never felt I could run Furion without Guy, and it always felt bad when I didn't have Guy and played Furion. But one of the things I like about this card is specifically the fact that you now have Fire has so many unblockables, and they've got a number of other boosters like Aroa and a couple of other things. I think that very regularly playing this card, you're going to kill 2 things, and you're going to give it haste. So as an in-game win con, if they have 4 dudes out, you could easily say these 2 can't block, these 2 are getting burned, and I've got 3 guys in haste. Even though I have no backups now, I'm going to win.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think it's as bad as everyone was saying it originally. I think it's a better card than that. But we'll see.
Anyways, we got our first full art. All right. So
Wah,
what
wah.
what full art are you hoping to get? Hoping to see? Okay. We can use trash cans, I guess.
There you go. Yeah, we can be eco-friendly. We should reset now. I want to see Lukakis.
What's Lukakis?
The
monster
monster finder.
Foil. Nope, don't give a fuck.
Headhunter. Hey, look,
But
first legend.
First legend.
He just, come on, we're not going to talk about the headhunter. All right, that's fine.
No,
All right.
it's very bad. Well, I mean, they're cool and limited.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Fosoya
right.
because I have it up right now.
Sure.
Fosoya is great. It's a 7-drop.
Yep.
Cool art. Flips it over. 2 cards reveal the top 2, and you get to deal 1,000 per the total cost of the CP that you
the 2
flipped
cards.
over.
Yep.
So, and you get to keep those cards.
Yes, you do.
And so, I think it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it in play. I'm excited to play with it.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Like I had mentioned, it was one of the cards that I wanted, that I was looking forward to this set. I'm a as I call them, I call it a 4 whore. I love Final Fantasy 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm a 4. So I love 4 cards, and so it fits very well with the other cards that run in that set, like the Seymour, EX Seymour, and I think it goes in a couple of really cool summon type decks, and I think it could be really good.
Yeah. And Renok is a headhunter and meshes well with the headhunters. It can be brought out with that other 5-drop headhunter.
Yeah.
This one deals double the damage if you pay 1.
This
one's pretty cool.
Renok's good if you play the fire one that burns for 5,000, I think, when you play it. If you have other headhunters or something like that. Yeah. So if you have this one out, you can double that damage and wipe boards. That's kind of cool.
That's cool. All right, and our foil for this is Cecil.
He's a hero, right?
Cecil is a hero, and the other card is Bahamut Zero,
Zero,
which are both actually pretty good cards. Here's the shiny. You can look at that. It's pretty. It pretty much it splits the damage with another forward. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think he makes Minwu gross.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's like, oh, now you don't kill either one of us, and we take 0.
Bahamut Zero, which is fucking good.
It's a very good card.
We were just talking about this off the show, I guess, or the stream. Yeah. It's choose 1 active forward opponent controls, break it, dull all the forwards opponent controls, right? So you get to kill something that you want off the board, and then you get to dull everything and go in for the finishing move.
Yep.
So go fuck yourself kind of card.
I think
that's pretty good.
Another cool thing about that card that I don't think has gotten a lot of play is it's a Type 0 summon, so it is searchable with some of the Type 0 cards.
It is. So it is searchable with the 4-drop the 4-drop backup.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that what is it? Is Orisha? No, not Orisha. It's
not Vermilion.
The Vermilion Bird.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I think that's really something that's very cool with that. So.
All right. And Selkie. So she's actually part of the one that you can get a full art of.
She's a full art of, yeah.
This is not
Yasmat.
Yasmat. Yasmat.
I think it's Yasmat, technically. I don't know. Who cares?
It's a green mat.
9-cost green legend.
All right. So Selkie, it's pretty. It doesn't do much. When it attacks, reveal the top card of your deck. It helps you look at the top card of your deck.
Yep.
If it's a win forward, you get to add it to your hand.
Yep.
So
Standard
cool.
unit, 3-cost on curve. I love the anime-inspired kind of art of the FFCC cards that have come out this set. This one, the red one. They're all really, really cool. They remind me of the promo marsh we got. So, yeah.
Definitely. All right, and here's Yasmat. It's crazy. It's EX burst. It's 9 cost, so it cost hella. But when it comes down, it does something. And every main phase 1, it does the same thing.
That same thing again.
So it's pretty good. It has 3. Choose 1 forward of cost 5 or more. Break it. It has a embedded Diabolos in it. Choose 1 monster. Break it. Activate all the characters you control. So this is really, really good.
You play that in a win deck that's running Yuri, and at the beginning of your main phase, you're like, oh look, I've got 4 Yuri activations. I wonder what I'll do with all of those. Bad things. That's what you'll do with those. Bad things.
Draw power.
Draw 4 cards.
Draw 4 cards.
No, that was bad. Don't do that.
All right. So next card, Fat Chocobo. This is a Rage Howl card. I don't think it's all that great. It's been spoiled already. I mean, all the cards have been spoiled and it's talked about. I think it's pretty cute. It's from the new game, not the new game, but it's from the Crystal Hunt game, which is the first that has been released here. So that's pretty cool. I love the art. This is actually the Live from Midgard's Neil. All right. So next card is Gaius. EX. How do you feel about this card?
In Limited, I really like it.
Yeah?
I had both this and Livia in Limited.
Oh, that's good.
I never got to play it, but it did EX me her twice, so I was happy about that.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah,
I never. Livia.
Yeah, the Livia. I never got the ability to get the Gaius and get it played, because every time, I had it and it was never advantageous to play it, and then I'd always pull the Livia. I had one in my deck, and I always seemed to have them together within 1 turn of each other. It was sad.
I really hope I pull the Gabrons, because I'm really hoping for the full art Gabrons. So this is not a full art Gabron, so I don't care as much. It's a Mog. I think this card was seeing a lot of play during in Limited, because it gives you so much power for that turn, even though if it dies, and you can just just use all your cards as CP. Yeah. And then when they kill it, it's like, I'm not going to discard anything anyways, motherfucker, so go ahead.
Yeah, that was seemed to what happened to me most of the time, is that people were just basically, hand dumping with it.
Yeah.
And then,
It's
taking
cute,
care
though.
of it.
I
It's
like
cute,
that.
though.
It's
Yeah.
cute. I like the card.
Yeah. It just enabled me to play more Sid Alstein backups, which was awesome, but
Wait, what?
still. Yeah, because now you're out of cards, because everyone was like, get all rid of all my cards. I'm like, all right, I'll break a forward.
The other one is Ifrita.
Frita.
It's the hero card. It's very pretty. I like this.
Fire's
This is,
modular summon.
this was the over the top female artist drawing that Miles was talking about.
I don't know. May's worse.
Maya, yeah.
Maya's way worse.
Yeah. But anyways, Ifrita is really good if you have a bunch of Ifrits. I can't wait to see this card in action.
Yeah, I think she's. I think she's good necessarily without a lot of Ifrits, but she's much better with a lot of Ifrits. That's for sure. Yeah.
All right. Oh, nope. No one cares about this card. It is Ultros, our first foil legend. Ultros. I really like this card. I'm super excited about this card. I'm going to play it, and it's going to be really awesome.
I wanted to play mine in my sealed kit, but I didn't have enough water, so I didn't. He got to sit in the kitty. Well.
So anyways, Ultros is, I love the art on this, the pastel kind of coloring on that Amino art over here.
Yeah.
Looks super nice. Our other card is Ultimecia, but we don't care because we just got the Ultros, right? Anyways, this card is really good. When Ultros attacks, deal 2,000 damage and 1,000 more for each card named Ultros you have in your break zone to all the forwards that your opponent controls. So it's actually pretty good with like Cognazzo or anything that you kind of do damage to the entire field. Like it's kind of good with Water Wind because you can do Valifor to do more damage and stuff like that. And when Ultros is put from the field into the break zone, you may pay 2 water. And when you do, you get to search for a card named Ultros and play it onto the field dome.
Yeah. So he is very sticky.
He's very sticky.
And allows you to continue to use those. And I think that even though it's not power reduction, which I think is smart of them not to have done power reduction with this card, because Water has a lot already, and if this got to stack with those things, it would be bad. But this is a great attack phase, and then main phase 2, you drop out a Nicole or Cloud of Darkness or any of the other number of major power reducers out of Water, and it just wrecks people's days.
I'm just going to put this right next to me. All right, and here's Ultimecia. I think it's very interesting. I think we talked about in depth about this card during one of our spoiler podcasts and stuff like that. But very cool. When Ultimecia enters the field, and each player reveals the top card of his or her deck. Each player who revealed a character may play it onto the field.
Yep. So no summons.
Yeah, no summons, but it's that's pretty cool. And then you can tap 4, break her, and you can choose one for, put it at the top of the owner's deck.
Yep.
Which is really good. The only other one that I know that has this ability is also a water card. It's Gytos. Gita?
I don't know. The backup that doesn't untap itself.
The really shitty one that no one plays is a 3-drop.
Yeah.
It's a meme almost at this point in Final Fantasy, and it has the Amino art on it, but no one plays it.
It's cool to be able to potentially take a it's like a sort of like a pseudo Zidane 4-cost Zidane where it's like with the bounce that you were so good at. You basically are like, I'm gonna hit you, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put that crappy thing that I don't like back on the top of your deck, and it gets to be your damage.
Yeah.
Oops.
So I can already see this is not a full art, so I'm disappointed already. And it's Kukulain, so that's cool. All right, we're done. And then Nero, that's pretty cool, I guess. I think Nero's pretty cool. Why don't you talk about it? Because I'm going to open more packs.
Yeah, when Nero, Final Fantasy 15 enters the field, if you control a forward of any other element other than lightning until the end of the turn, he gains 2,000 power, haste, and brave. So it becomes a 3-cost 9K in a multicolor deck.
Yep.
And then when he's added to your hand from the break zone, choose one forward and deal it 2,000 damage.
Yeah.
And so then this stacks with Gaius, the one that we looked at earlier that finds Livia.
Yep.
And so he can be found from Livia. If you play that synergy, you're getting a card that comes down as a 9K Haste Brave for the first turn. And then also that card, anytime you play one of these 15 or the 14 characters, it does 3,000 damage when you play it onto the field. So you get to play this sucker down, and you're going to do 3,000 damage.
2,000?
Is it 2,000?
2,000.
No, that's out of hand. So the 6-cost one, Gaius.
Oh, Gaius.
Yeah,
3,000.
Gaius. Yeah, it's 3,000. Choose one opponent forward and do 3,000 damage. So if you happen to pull this, if you happen to recur this, and then you do it, then that kind of goes from there. So
all right, that's cool. Ravis, this is another 15. I think it was highly used in our other card is Fanfrit, but we'll go over that later. So Ravis is pretty cool. You get to dull something. If you have less forwards than your opponent, you get to dull another thing. It's an EX burst. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That wrecked my day a couple times in Limited.
And Fanfrit, this is a lot of talk about this Fanfrit. And
more talk about Porm with this Fanfrit.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Or whatever it is.
But, I mean, select 2 forwards.
Yep.
Break it. You both do it.
Yep.
But you don't have to do it if you don't have forwards, so that's pretty good.
Yep. It's the same Fanfrit, only bigger. It's literally the Fanfrit twice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Boggy. So this is
That's
the headhunter that would go with the other one,
Yep.
and the other one is Zalera. Oh, this is really good too.
I really, really like this card.
This Zalera is pretty cool. So it's there's the 4-drop Zalera that breaks all your opponents' dull prime number 1,
including 11 and 13.
Yeah. This one does just 2, 3, 5, 7. Choose one, but it's only a 1 cost, so that's a pretty damn good deal.
Yeah, I think it does a very good job for ice. It fills a niche for ice where ice is having a hard time killing the 5-cost 8Ks and above. That card wrecks them really easy.
Yeah, it's really good.
For sure.
All right, our card is Yay! This is also a possible full art one.
Yes.
Not much to say. Probably see some in monk decks and stuff like that. I'm sure Phil Fung will play it.
Yeah, I think that this is one of the better Yangs. The Opus 2 was the one that came out with Ursula. I think might be the best. Those are probably the 2 best in my opinion.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Next, Edge. It is Wind Titus. Next.
Yeah. I wish that card. I wish Edge was better. I want ninjas to actually see some. I want to see ninjas archetype actually get to do something.
Yeah,
and like I said, I'm a 4-horse, so I like Edge. He's probably my favorite.
Robin likes 4 a lot too. It looks like this is Edia. 4-drop EX burst. A lot of people were talking about this.
It's
okay.
interesting.
It's Gabranth. This is
not the full art.
It's not the full art one.
But it's a Gabranth.
It's a Gabranth. I'll probably take it still. But Gabranth is pretty cool. It's an EX burst. Searches for a 5-drop forward from your deck into your hand. And if you have 6 damages or more, it becomes an 8K with Brave. Yes, 8K with Brave and has a S ability, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think this card's really good.
Yeah.
The ability to search for like your crucial 5-drops when you really need it, like Cloud of Darkness, Veritas, what's another, Cecil. A lot of these, high-cost ones that you don't want to see early on, but when you really, really want to see it, you want to see it, right?
Yeah.
This Gabranth will help you do that.
Yeah, this Gabranth is also really cool because of the special. So you search for, I'm pretty sure there's a 5-cost Gabranth you can get. So you leave him in the deck, and then you just search for it. So you play this card late, like when you have 5 or 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
Play this card, search yourself, special it.
Well, you can't special right away.
Well, I
but,
mean, if you give it haste for the next turn.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's, scary.
Yeah, you can do it.
I mean, that's cool.
I'm not saying you can't.
I know.
I'm just telling you,
Well, obviously you have to tap it. Come on.
I'm just saying.
I'm not that
I'm telling you
dumb.
to read the card. All right, so let's look at what this is. It is an Ifrita. So we've already seen this, but the art is very, very cool.
That's the one.
And this is the one that Neil,
is the
you
card
were,
I'm
you were
looking
talking
for.
about.
Yeah, Larkikis.
Foil, right?
Yeah, and he's a full art possible too.
Yep.
He looks really cool. But yeah, when he enters the field, choose 1 monster in your break zone, add it back to your hand. Tap 2 Earth and tap him. Search for 1 monster and add it to your hand. Yeah. I think he enables Flant it real well.
And he's probably one of the reasons Dalaluma they gave that final push to ban Dalaluma.
Almost assuredly, he is one of the cards that stuck the knife in Dalaluma.
Piece of shit.
Baknami.
Baknami. And
Baknami was good for me in Limited.
Limited.
In a mono lightning deck, it could actually be really, really good.
It actually kind of looks like Amino's art. No. Amino art is much better than that garbage. And here's Golbez. Golbez is pretty interesting. I don't know if it will see a lot of play, but it definitely is a very interesting card.
I heard that from our sealed events, it wasn't Golbez that did the most damage. It was Go-Go copying Golbez that did the most damage.
Yeah.
But
interesting. It is Amino art, so that's already gets a plus from there. And it is King
of
Eblin.
Edge's daddy.
I don't know how I feel about the King and the Queen of Eblin. That combo, you get to search for. I'm sure we'll pull the Queen here somewhere, and we'll show it together. I do like the artwork for both of them. I think they're pretty cool. One brings it out, into the field from your deck, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, search it and play it. Yeah,
but they're both
thin.
7Ks and they don't do much. So I'm like, and they can't attack if what is it? If your opponent has no forwards.
If your opponent has no forwards, so.
And here's Hurdy. I love the art. It's cute. It's nice.
A full art possibility too, right?
Yep, this is a full art possibility. It's cute.
I don't know if I like the card, but
I think it's cool. All right, I'm running out of packs here, and I wasn't the one that gets to pull the full art, so
you
I
might.
feel
You
sad.
still got 3 left.
Mind Flayer. This saw a lot of play in Limited.
It did.
Pretty cool. Dolls one, draw a card.
Yeah,
simple enough. But this saw no play in Limited. So we have one card that was really played a lot, and then we have the other one that was like never played.
Yeah.
This card's not good in Limited. It's just a 4K.
Yeah.
A lot of in Limited, no one's like really playing a lot of summons and abilities, right? You're kind of putting just bodies on the board and trying to getting through and stuff like that.
I mean, he at least helps to enable that a little bit because of the reveal of top card. If it's a 4, put it in your hand, but it ain't great.
Yeah, it's not great. Here's our card, Sage. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. It's one of the 2 cost spend a third. Of
I already
color.
know what the back card is. I'm excited. Finish. Hurry up.
Just go ahead.
No, hurry up.
I was just saying it's one of the new 2 costs that you can spend a third CP of a thing to do a thing. Yeah. It's pretty cool in Lightning.
It gets you a summon. It gets you a summon for the Sage. And the back is a legend. It is Luso. I think Luso's really cool with Yuri, so that's pretty cool. I think Luso, Yizamat, and Yuri will mesh well together.
Yeah. I like the kind of dot art they've got going for the FF2A stuff.
That also is a full art possibility.
Yes, it is. Yup. Cracked in packs.
All right. Boom. Lily. This is also a full art possibility card. Lility blocks, choose one forward in your break zone, add it to your hand. So these 3-drop standard units all have their little kinks, like Clavat does 1,000 and pumps itself.
1,000. Yep. So
we saw the Selkie, which is you get to draw a card. Lility gets to do stuff in the break zone. They all have their little things.
Yeah,
UK makes you discard. Makes your opponent discard. So they all have their thing. Cool art.
Yeah.
And then our next one is Hazai.
Yeah.
I think this card's pretty cool.
Yep. Choose one backup if cost 3 or more. Return it to its owner hand. Choose one monster if cost 3 or less. Break it. Activate all the forwards you control. For 2.
Right.
It's good.
So, what can be better than this card?
Everything.
A foil version.
A foil version of that card.
A foil version.
Oh, that's a crappy pack.
So, yeah, you already saw it. And then you see
this
one, and we already got the foil with it. So next, now we go on to Neil.
Got the half you handed me.
Yep. I pulled 4.
Okay.
So.
All right, so we pull this across, and we get Ace. Foil Ace. Oh, I got to push him back. Ha-ha. What do you think about Foil Ace? It's not the legend forward?
It's not the legend forward, so I don't care. It's pretty cool. Flip it over, deal some damage. Pretty cool. I love this card.
Emperor Gestal. I really am hyped for this card. This is a card
put it on your side.
This is a card that I didn't think was going to go very far. And we kind of got it late. Like this wasn't even spoiled. It was literally just like, here are all the cards from Square Enix, and people found this one.
Yeah.
I think it's a really cool card. It's another way in those decks to not to have to run, Kamlanot, but it runs with Kamlanot too. So, it's really cool. I like it. Drew used it to maximum effect in our limited to screw with people.
He certainly did.
So, yeah, it won him some games. So, we've got Lock.
Oh, that card's pretty cool.
Yeah, I really, really like this card. It's very, very cool. The problem is that name synergy with the 3-cost lock.
Yeah.
So
it was good in limited, definitely.
It was really good in limited. And then they're stuck together. We get Squall.
Squall. I think this is a primo card. Very good job.
It's a very good card.
Comes out cheaper.
Yep.
And doles, so it has a snow. It's like a big-ass snow.
Yep. And with snow, it's even bigger.
Yeah.
And then you
Wait, what?
No, I mean, it's even as in, like, if you have snow and you have him, now you can do 2 things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then it gets cheaper. There's 2 Lagunas that can search for it.
Yep.
Not to mention all of the other ice search, like you sail and stuff. And one of the other really cool things about this is it says character opponent controls, not forward opponent controls.
Yeah, so I think character kind of leaves it open. I don't think a lot of people will dull backups usually most of the time, but because they can react to it.
Yeah.
Because when you attack with Squall, they can dull that backup, and you're like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
still going to use it to
Yeah.
fucking kill your Squall with the Odin or whatever.
Well, one of the things that people haven't, I'm sure people have thought about it, but one of the other cards that goes really well with is Garland. Garland, you can spend that turn to freeze something, even though it's not Dole. And if you have Squall on the field, now when you attack, you can Dole that character. Now you have a Dole frozen something. I think that can really put some pressure on some people. So it's a hero, which goes there.
Yep.
All right.
And we don't care about the rest of the cards.
I should be able to pack. Yeah, we're just talking about the cool ones. See, look at that. There's the Laguna. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got a Mist Dragon. Well, they're stuck together for me.
Mist Dragon.
Mist Dragon. It can be a full art.
Can be a full art. I'm like kind of meh about the art itself,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. But it's a really cool card. A lot of people are talking about it. I'm very interested to see where it...
The purple background's kind of weird, but yeah. Well,
Oh, we already saw that one.
we already saw Cecil. All
Okay.
right, fine.
Start cracking. Ultros. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I pulled an Ultros.
All right.
Rem.
Foil Rim.
I like the art on that one.
I really like the art on that one. It's cool looking in foil too. So the backups are pretty good. It's a cool card. It allows a lot of untapped synergy in certain cards, and then the fact that it's a pseudo 9K is kind of cool.
Yep. Rosa.
The card that ruins people's brains.
Rosa, that's pretty cool. He just keeps on fucking attacking.
Yeah, it attacks forever.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. People are like, "Oh my god, that's broken," but really,
And
if you have two cards, if you attack with them 1-1, it does 2 damage. If you attack with a party, it does 1 damage, and then you get to attack with Rosa, so you still do 2 damage.
yeah.
So it doesn't really give you any more damage. It just makes your bodies bigger.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
How do you feel about this artwork on this on the Rosa?
This is my favorite Rosa artwork.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
And I'm not one of those guys that has to that is like, oh my god, I'm mono. So
Oh, I don't have it here. But when we do pull it, I'm going to show it to you. This background, if you look at it, is actually, I don't know if it's going to show up in the video as much, but definitely you see it actually a little yellowish. Mm-hmm. I thought that was a little bit interesting. It's not pure white as some
it's
of the
like
cards.
an off-white.
Yeah, it's very off-white. It's, yeah.
That's what we got, right?
Yeah. Maybe the art was old and they couldn't get, I don't know. Anyways.
Sid Alstein. Okay.
Numog, one of those 2 drops,
one of the
pay
2
1,
gives
does
you
some
a 3.
shit.
So it's pretty cool. It was great and limited. Hey, and look at that. We got the Queen of Eblin.
There it is.
Yay.
I think it's bad. I want it to be good, but I think it's bad.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. I think it's bad.
Yeah, so this is the one that goes with the King. They are Edge's parents that have been horribly misshapen and experimented on by Lugia.
Yeah, Lugia.
Yeah. Which same art and stuff. I think the ability to play a 5 cost, 2 7 costs for 5.
But
it's pretty cool.
I don't know why it had to embed if your opponent doesn't have any forwards, it can't attack. Like, why put that in there? Why can't it just be you get 2 7Ks? You pay 5, you get 2 7Ks. Why couldn't it be that?
Yeah.
Right? Like, why did you have to put that in there?
Yeah, I mean, because you've got like Age of Soul, which is 4 cost, 2 cost, and then you get Haze,
exactly.
So,
Why?
I don't know.
Anyways, this thing a lot of people may not know. That thing is like a snake-looking motherfucker. You can't tell from this artwork.
Yeah.
This is one
Snake
of the
mom.
one of the few Amano arts that I dislike.
Yeah, it's weird. That face
Bad.
is just like. Wow.
I think this looks pretty badass, but the Queen Eblin's kind of meh.
Yeah. All right, we've seen that foil.
Yay!
Cool.
You get to see the foil version.
Rawr. All right, what do we get? Hey,
Mega
the Mega Scissors.
I like this.
There's a lot of people talking about this card.
I think it's pretty cool.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sets up, plays into the break zone.
It's like a Vanille that doesn't need too much of the thing, I think. It just goes through Maga Sisters. You can only play one of it anyways. So I like Maga Sisters. I think
I'm glad the Maga Sisters in. One of the hardest bosses I remember facing when I was a kid. Because you have to mess with wall and screw with them, and if you don't know what you're doing, you get owned over and over and over again.
Oh, you got the better version.
Roar!
You got the better version.
I've seen this one already, so
all right.
Cool.
Let's actually just put that one.
And the next one we haven't seen, but we have.
Oh, get out
Vincent.
Of here. Get out of here. No one wants this.
I mean, we haven't shown it. We haven't talked about it, but
I mean, everyone's done the pre-release who's probably seeing this, right? But anyways, Vincent's pretty cool.
It's a good card. I think it's really cool.
So.
I think it enables some cool stuff in 7. I think it enables some cool stuff in Earth. That's about it.
All right.
It breaks backups. I like cards that break backups.
We can tell.
Yeah, shut up. Leave me alone. Hey,
Oh, God.
foil Queen of Evelyn.
God,
The
on
only
a-
way it's better. The only way.
The art's so meh on that one.
All right.
A ghost.
This is a card that people are talking about.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It keeps on coming back
Yep.
if you have a 6 deck. So I think it'll be really good in that Ice Fire 6 with the lock and all that stuff, I think it'll be pretty good in there.
No, I think it's a good
chump
card.
lock.
Absolutely.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it's I'd love to see what people do with it. Can't
And-
wait. Art's pretty good.
Yeah, and the flavor is right on. I mean, it's exactly what Ghost does in the game.
Yep.
And I like cards that have flavor. So we've got a Dougal. Yes, I'm still
Yay.
using that term, boys.
Dual.
Pick it up. Credit me. Thank you. But yeah, classic Moogle.
Lightning and water.
Lightning Water. And we get the Adele.
This is if you have 5 drops, it gains plus. No, if it has 5,
5 or more backups.
Backups.
It can't be blocked.
Can't be blocked,
And if
okay.
you have an FFTA2 forward, 2,000 power and haste.
do you like these dot art?
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it.
I think that I would hate it more had I not watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and enjoyed that show. Had we beginning these without context, I'd probably be like,
Okay.
no, this sucks. All right.
This is the 5-drop headhunter that we were talking about.
Yes.
Pretty cool. Brings in one of the 2-drop headhunters into the field from your deck, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it's really good in limited. We'll see how it works out in constructed. I think it's going to be meh in constructed.
It's probably going to be meh. We'll see. We've seen this card, but it's the worst version.
Oh, gross. Get that out of here. We have the full art version. So much better.
Love pulling cards.
This is like the worst legend to pull, right? This is actually the worst legend to pull, right? I think.
I mean,
because-
unless you want to
because-
play set.
I mean, you're gonna get a beautiful full art, thing, and then you get this.
It's probably the worst, especially if you buy 3 boxes. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're going to have a play set of full foil
if
arts,
you
but
buy 3 boxes, you get it automatically.
You've seen it. But it's
Ghost.
the good version.
This is the better version.
It's a better version.
I like it. I'm digging it.
Kane.
I dig it.
It's fun.
It's cool.
It's
I love that. I like the artwork. I think this is one of the few artworks that
I kind of like the anime style art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the what is it, Lord of Vermilion artist style.
Dougal.
Earth,
Lightning.
Lightning. Mist Dragon. We saw this one. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Purple.
But we got the better version. It was foil.
But see, now we have 2.
So where is our full art? Please don't tell me this is our full art.
That better. No, it's in one of the. It's probably that one.
All right. Is
All
that
right.
one? Okay.
It's probably that one. There's a lot of talk about this card going on. Sid Garland.
Garland.
Yep.
Is he French?
Yes.
He has the. No, he doesn't have the French.
Yeah. When you enters the field, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 Earth character among them to your hand, and return the others to the bottom. And then you can tap an Earth and crack him and put him into the break zone. Choose one category 15 or 14 forward in your break zone to add it to your hand.
It's a shittier minor.
Yeah, but it can actually grab Miner,
Yeah.
which is interesting, or a Y'shtola, or any of those other stuff.
Fine.
And Dadaluma Jr.
Bygone. Be gone, bygone.
Yeah, super flavorful. He's like spot on.
There's one thing about this. If it dies, you don't get to do
Nothing.
the damage thing.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do the ping damage.
Yeah, he's got to survive.
It's got to survive.
Got to survive.
Gis, pretty cool. Comes down, reduces 1,000 to your opponent's field. Also, the same thing as Bygone. If it dies, can't use that second ability. But if it is done ping damage, you can bring it. Goes outside, removed, and then comes back into the field.
Yep.
Dull.
It's pretty cool. So you can keep, it can keep itself alive, and you can do some extra ping damage and stuff.
Yeah, you can reduce by 1,000, right?
I am Excite.
Oh, Vayne. That's pretty cool. Vayne, we talked about this a lot. I'm sure everyone knows about it.
I talked a lot about it last
Pretty
week
cool.
because,
Yeah, so
It
your
did work.
opponents has to pay 1 every for each forward that they have. So I think it's a very really good card. So
it's cool.
how many legends do we have so far? So we have 2, 4, 6. So we have 1 non-foil legend coming up, and we already got our probably.
It's not in this pack.
Okay.
Fusilier.
Fusilier.
One of the 2 for 3. Or the 2
the
add 1.
2 pay 1.
Yep, 2 add 1.
The shitty VV version. And then Lock. Another Lock. I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm very mad about it.
I don't know.
I don't like the city art on this one either.
The problem is it shares the name Lock with 2 other really good cards.
I don't like that the city art on that Lock either.
No. Where's this full art, man? It's not coming.
And Marlboro, if it's one of those monsters that on your turn it becomes a forward. On your opponent's turn, it's just a monster.
Yep.
Pretty cool. If it's blocked, you get to reduce by 2,000 to the entire field. I like the art on this one. It's the Crystal Hunt ones. I really like the Crystal Hunt art.
Yeah.
A lot of them. The
They're
Fat
pretty
Chocobo.
cool. Yeah.
Tomberry, Marlboro, and Narrow. We already got it. Get it out of here.
We've got to get a. Are we going to get the full art and a legend in the same pack?
Like I don't know. I know like the viewers probably aren't don't feel as much as I do, but like if it's not foil, then I don't really care.
Ooh, this was a bad box.
Oh man, Airborne Trooper. Is this a bad box?
I think this is what you get for talking about shit.
Are we missing? Are we missing?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's not. Clearly, it's not one per. Maybe we're not getting one per box. Did we throw it away?
Throw one away. Airborne Trooper, pretty cool.
It's interesting. There was a lot of discussion about this, whether Vayne. So if you play a forward on the turn that Vayne's on, he loses Vayne's ability too, so he survives without having to pay.
So people were saying that, but I think people were saying that's not true also.
Really?
So I don't know. Yeah. We'll have to wait on it.
We've seen it.
Fanfrit, we've seen it. We got it. We don't
Broken
have
card.
to.
So based on what we've discussed, we're about to get a foil art and a legend.
It's a double legend pack.
There's no way.
No, wait. The full art can't be a legend. It can't be a legend.
Yeah, it could be something.
So
there's no way.
So we got like a god pack here,
let's
apparently,
see.
according to what we should have here.
I don't think we're getting a full art. Let's see. Is that? Oh, that's. Oh!
It's the Gabroth one.
And we hit it. We got the
Gabroth. So we got double legend then, right?
Yeah. No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Did I miss it then?
No. Well, maybe it got put in a different pile.
Did we miss it?
No, it's the
Oh yeah. This is why.
The nail. You threw the nail away.
I wasn't counting the nail. Okay, so we have 7. We have Gabroth.
But we did it for you. We did it for you, Steve.
So I got one.
All right. And then we've already seen it, Zalera.
Zalera, cool. Yeah.
That's a box.
So we'll just put that.
I told you it was in that pack.
Okay.
And it was in that pack.
So let's start our quick draft process here. So get all the non-foils out of here. All right. I pick a bronze.
Of course you do. I thought Brian had first pick. No, I'm just kidding.
Here. Pick one. So we actually have viewers here, too. They were watching, and...
oh, jeez.
That's cool. So we'll keep going.
No one's dead.
No one died.
Those are the foils. Where do those go?
Yeah. No, you just pick one. We just choose one.
Oh, we're choosing the foil. What are we choosing?
Get out of here.
Are you looking for Yasmet?
Foil
Luso?
Luso? Okay. Alrighty.
Oh,
yeah. Put your shoes up here.
You can take one off.
Jesus Christ, man.
The Moogles.
All right, get out of here. You got to break something else. Get out of here. All right.
No, I'm not taking that. I know you want that one. I want Vayne.
Okay, you get Vayne. I get Ultros.
Okay.
I feel like I'm getting a really good deal out of here.
Yeah, you probably are. Okay, fine. Do we just want to wrap it? We can just say we're done.
We're good.
All right.
All right. Thanks for joining. I know it was a little bit longer than anticipated, but I got the cards I want, so I'm happy with this. I don't really care about if the video does well or not. At this point, I don't care. But anyways, thanks for viewing. We opened Opus 9 here with us here at Geeky Villain, and I hope all your pulls are pretty damn good.
Good luck.
Good luck to all your pulls, and I'll see you later.
Have a good one.
All right. This has been Steve
and Neil.
Bye-bye.
Boy.